Guys, imagine buying a man lobster fish. Eh, nowadays, I just love reacting to Lambo's videos. You know why? Because she comes out here trying to convince people that guess what? I got a man who spoiled me from the word go. I don't know. Peter, were you absent minded? Because Peter told people, but guys, but she bought me a lot of lobster fish. Labogan was not happy about that comment because this is how she responded. Guys, when you come to Kenya, I want to spoil you. And I'm like, girl, were you not just saying that you were being spoiled? The chicken cannot let me shine. Guys, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your presence. I'm a foodie, guys. Just look at the cake right there. And it's taking my attention. What nutrients? Can you focus? Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you so much. I hope you liked as you enter. Yesterday I missed you, but I was not around. I could not make to show up. But thank you so much for coming back. I hope you liked, as I said. I hope you subscribe to both this channel and the other one because I'm about to turn up. And by the way, did I even appreciate you for January? January, right? Yeah. I showed up every single day of the month, which I've never done since I started reacting. And you know what was different? The support that I received last month. Thank you. And I should be ashamed for not appreciating you for January. Thank you so much, guys. And if you watch, kindly subscribe because I noticed more than 80. I should be embarrassed for saying this. More than 80 people, 80% of my audience are not subscribed. And I'm like, why? Why? I'm about to bring up the light and change the background. So you better be prepared by subscribing and turning the notification bell on. Why do I feel rusty and I've not been around just for a day? Hey, anyway, guys, thank you so much. Let's kick off the day with the lobster fish. What a nice way to come back to reaction. Lobster fish. Anyway, Antonita, thank you. Were the first one to join. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Passage Finder, greetings. Angela, thank you so much, my super moderator. I really appreciate you. Who else? Who else? Take your eyes off the cake. I love sugary stuff, and my body does not respond so well to sugar, especially a lot of sugar. I don't do that, but I love it. Now, what can I do? Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Let's start the reaction with the lobster. But I was not even planning to start with the lobster fish, but just because I've already mentioned, let's start with that. Lobster, Lamborghini Mwango, you will never learn. You will never learn that you should not be bragging because you're with the Muzungu that does not lie. He lies. By the way, guys, I thought that Peter got some sense out here, but the fact that he came out here and ran with the narrative, a term that I learned the other day, I was out here. Peter came out here and said that, women that are in their 40s, 50s with dogs because they are so lonely, they don't have children. And I was like, what? Hey, Peter, the way these Muras in the Mwangos praise Muzungus, you'd think that the entire Europe, you're being controversial. You will be unsubscribed. People will unsubscribe. Anyway, I didn't expect that from Peter, honestly. I thought you should know better. Peter, who told you to make that statement? Because I was watching, and Dee Mwango just disabled the comment section because people are so shocked. Birds of the same feathers. Because if you've been watching me, guys, I've always been like, Peter's IQ compared to Lambogal, two different worlds, water and oil. But the fact that Peter came out here with that statement, I'm like, Peter, do you understand that there's some people who cannot get children and they want the children? Do you understand that people just live and they're like, I don't want children. I just want to be by myself. Why does it bother you, Peter? Why is it a problem to you? I didn't know. I thought that is about Lambogal because, Lambogal has always come out here to laugh, make fun of women in their 50s, 60s with dogs and cats because she's like, oh my God, guys, I don't support that narrative. Women have been lied to on these streets. They've been told that, no, you don't have to have children. You can have dogs and pets, blah, blah, blah. The fact that I had Peter come out here and support like a fool. Anyway, New Imbroglio, thank you so much for tuning in. Muriel Benisa, thank you. Thank you so much. Continue with the lobster. I think we should start up here so that you understand how the lobster came about. Because let me give you the context. Dee Mwango came out here with this video. Are we going 50-50 in our marriage? And the intention for Lambogal was to tell the world, especially reactors, of course, and the perceived haters. She wanted to come out here and tell people that, no, guys, you come out here saying that I'm the sugar mama, but no, I met a rich husband who takes care of my bills, which we know. Lambogal, you come out here with 10 live streams a day. You will not change that. We know you. You've been out here buying love. And Peter just confirmed that that is what you did with the current marriage. I just want to react the way I want to. I'm not filtering nothing today. Lumen, thank you for tuning in. Andrew Sue Commons, welcome. Nice to have you guys. Thank you. I hope you liked. So Dee Mwango went ahead to say that, oh, you came to Kenya, you used to buy the tomatoes in a blue ban. Oh my God, even the vegetables, the beans, you used to pay for it. And Peter just said it. But guys, guess what? She used to buy me lobster. And I'm like, what? It means that you spent more. Why are you trying to make people believe that you don't spend a dime? Didn't you come out here the other day and told people that I don't spend my money? But John, welcome. Let me play the receipts because sometimes when I come out here and talk for so long, I also don't like that. I love watching a reaction with a lot of receipts. Here we go.
The earlier, the less I'm spending, or hair or whatever, because when you meet somebody and it's a stranger and you need like extra attractions to do, pay for this amazing. No, I wanna see if we have fun with nothing. Extra date with a steak or date with attractions that comes way after, after. Because if it doesn't work with nothing, then I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for my case, it was different.
Lambogal, what is wrong with your comprehension skills? What is that? Did you understand what your husband, I'm sorry, he just said that to him, he doesn't believe, he doesn't practice spending on women when they just meet. And of course, we know when he came out here to Kenya a few months ago, that was the first time you met. You came out here and told us. So he basically told you that I didn't spend on you because I don't believe that. But Dee Mwango, because you got this narrative and you want to force it down people's throats, you don't even care what he says. You just want him to come out here and say that I paid the bills and I've been doing that since we met. That is what you want to hear.
You came to Kenya, you paid for everything, we went places, took trains, you paid for everything. And we were, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had just met.
But it was only a month.
There's a problem somewhere, a big problem somewhere. The guy is still denying what Lambogal is trying to tell people. Listen to what he said.
Yeah.
We had just met.
But it was only a month.
But a month is such a quick time, Like now he was like
And the
visiting.
reality, I didn't like spend so much money. You're putting it as if you were like, oh, bring me money. No, none of that.
I'm not a woman who tells a man.
That is what you were telling this guy, Lambogal. What is your problem? I never knew you were like this because I never pay attention to you. I always follow Madam P, Muras, and so, and sometimes David Jr. But now that I'm reacting on your videos, I'm like, there's a problem somewhere. That is what you just said. So you want to tell me that I didn't hear you well, your husband didn't hear you well, your subscribers didn't hear you well, to a point that he just disabled the comment section. Look at that. Guys, look at the comment section. People came to the comment section and they are telling her, hey, you must be having a problem somewhere. Everything that you say, it's either out of place, it's either so low coming from you, it's a mess. And she went ahead to disable the comment section. And for that matter, I think we'll be reacting on this for so long, maybe 3 days. I just don't want to take a lot of your time. So we'll just react to a small part of it. We come back tomorrow, just like we did the other time that I was here before I left. Yeah. Dee Mwango.
Bring me money. Like, bring
much money. You're putting
a quick time, you know? Like, now he was like
and the
visiting.
reality, I didn't.
And focus on the facial expression of the husband. The husband is looking at her and he's probably like, oh my God, I married a fool. No, Dee Mwango is not a fool. The statement that comes out of her mouth, very foolish.
I didn't like spend so much money. You're putting it as if you were like, oh, bring me money. No, none of that.
I'm not a woman who tells a man, bring me money. Like, bring me money? What do you mean, bring me money? And actually,
You are asking, what do you mean, bring me money? Lambogal, I'll still play your receipts. I'll make sure I play the entire clip in parts, of course, because I don't want to get in trouble. But Lambogal, you just said that at some point you'd leave your handbag. Of course, you're lying so that he can pay. That is telling a man to pay. And the fact that you want people to call you an empress,
I don't appreciate, some people, people have different ways of getting, women or men or whatever. But enticing with money is such a wrong move. Like showing you, all I got is this, What about your personality? What else do you have to offer and all that? For me, from the word go, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it.
look at Peter looking at Lambogal. He cannot believe what is in front of him. Guys, if you watch the entire video very keenly, you will understand what I'm trying to put across, because I don't know if she cannot understand when someone is talking to her, because Peter says something, Dee Mwango switch it up immediately. And as I said, everyone was telling her in the comment section, there's a problem somewhere. And of course, Dee Mwango does not like when you tell her nothing. She went to the comment section, disabled that section very fast, very fast.
Guys, I could go to the salon. I don't carry my handbag. After today, he remembers that day. He always
Listen to yourself. I've always told you, Lambo girl, just listen. Or one day, just turn on your video and listen to yourself. You'll be embarrassed of yourself. New Imbroglio is asking how much are cornrows in Nairobi. Nairobi is kind of expensive. It's around not $20, around $10. Is it? 1,000 Kenyan shillings, right? Right? No, people got their headphones. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think around $15. Around $15. But in these smaller cities, it's around $5. Yeah, very luckily. But yeah, that is to answer New Imbroglio. To answer that, Bajan, you said that is it just me that is sick of seeing that? That is something that we used to do back in the days when I was so young. But nowadays, we call it ushamba. What is ushamba in English? I can't even remember. Is it backwardness? No, it's not even that, but something like that. So you just want a plain wall, but the fact that they have a net, backwardness. Just a second. Oh, yeah, ushamba is primitive. Yeah, that is the closest word to ushamba. So yes. Yeah, I agree with you, Bajan. Lumen, welcome. You say that D is paying for everything. Those Polish passports do not come cheap. Thank you. Yeah. Let me Ann Thompson, welcome. Thank you so much. Greetings to you too, my fellow reactor Vimwelu. Greetings, welcome. Passage finder, who is she trying to fool? Not us. Thank you. Who else? Passage finder, you said that up here. I'm trying to read your other comments. Peter knows that she wants to pretend like he's spending on her, but he doesn't want people to think about that. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I hope I read your reactions because that is something that I love. So yeah, we continue.
Makes fun of it. I go to the salon to do my nails and hair. And you know, when you go to like very professional places, you pay a lot of money. So my bill was like 15,000 Kenyan shillings. And I tell
What? Did you say 15,000? What were you doing? What? You go full. People don't, I don't know, full your own genitaries and above or and below and above, but not us. 15? You think we don't know Kenya?
him,
And don't get me wrong, there are some expensive saloons in Kenya, hairdressers in Kenya, but we always see what you make, what you put on your head. It doesn't come anywhere close to 15,000. So give us a break.
time to pay. And he pulls out 15,000 Kenyan shillings. And still we're getting to know each other. How about that? Because guys, he says you don't need to spend when you're getting to know each other, you know. But from the word go, it was like boom, 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 boom. You know, to mean like, you know what I mean?
But but from the word go, it was falling like boom, 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 boom. But Peter said that no, that is not something that he believes in, nor does he practice. Spending on women that he just met. He said it. In other words, Lambogal, because you might not understand indirect speech, he just said that you're lying right there. Look at the face that he's giving you. Lies. Gracie Griffins, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you.
But,
Any regrets?
but then you bought me lobsters.
The thumbnail. Look at her laughing. What is funny? Didn't you say that you used to leave your handbag at home? Or handbag, the way you pronounce it? Didn't you say that you used to leave your handbag at home? How were you able to buy the lobster fish? How? Hey, where? Hey, it's so difficult, this one.
You know what I mean?
But,
Any regrets?
but then you bought me lobsters.
Guys, he did three much. We're just buying lobsters. And also, you know, when a foreigner visits your country.
So you're trying to tell people that he spent a lot and the lobster was nothing as compared to how much he has already spent. Where were you buying the lobster, Dee Mwango? Hey, where were you buying the lobster fish, Dee Mwango? And of course, guys, you can see that Peter does not appreciate. He doesn't appreciate the fact that Lambogal will want to tell people that he was spending and she doesn't spend, probably because he knows that we will know. So he better save his face in future, for the future, because We'll come out here and remind you, Peter, that you were lying. But thank you for being honest. Thank you. Black Mona Lisa, welcome. Nice to have you. Rach. She's... Oh, no. Yes. He's calling her a dummy to her face. He paid pennies for braids, for tomatoes, for vegetables. And then in return, you're buying lobster fish. Dee Mwango, just accept. Can I say your fate? You're a sugar mommy. Just accept it and move on. You pay for expensive. Hey, Lambo girl, now I'm laughing. I don't even laugh. I just laugh for the reaction because you're something else. Any statement that comes to your mouth, that is content for me because I never knew you were like this. I never. What am I doing? Sorry. Ellis Queen, you say that Peters understands that D, you buy, that D, you buy you something, if part ways, she will embarrass you. By then, that could be the reason why he's not falling for Lambo's statements out here.
Country, you wanna make them have but go. It was like boom, 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 boom. You know, to me, like, you know what I mean?
But
Any regret?
then you bought me lobsters.
Guys, here.
I know you don't like this when I cut off the receipts, but just allow me for now. Did you hear lobster? You just once bought me a lobster. You bought me lobsters. Dee Mwango, why do you love buying love? Why? Why? You never learn. You never learn.
But then you bought me lobsters.
Guys, he did three much. We're just buying lobsters. And also, you know, when a foreigner visits your country, you want to make them have the best impression. Here in Poland, having lobster is almost impossible because where do they get these, you know, foods from? You know, like you have to reserve, you have to make an order, you have to. So it's like, you know what? I have to get him a lobster at least to try out. As much as you receive so much, you also have to give something in return. So a lobster compared to everything that he did from the word go.
So you want to pretend like we didn't hear exactly what Peter said? You used to buy me lobsters, but you want to put it across like you just bought him once to try. I'm loving Peter for this. I'm liking Peter for this. Come here with the content. Juicy exposure.
But then you bought me lobsters.
Because she will come out here later and expose you. You better do it. The earlier, the better. Mapema and your best. That's how we say it in Kenya.
But then you bought me lobsters.
Guys, he did three much. We're just buying lobsters. And also, you know, when a foreigner visits your country, you want to make them have the best impression. Here in Poland, having lobster is almost impossible because where do they get these, you know, foods from? You know, like.
Thank you for someone that just commented that they got lobsters in Poland. I just saw someone. I just saw a comment. I'm sorry, but I missed. I guess someone that comes from Europe, they got lobsters. The one I wish I knew that. Let me Google, guys. Just give me a second. I'm on the background doing some Google. History, guys. I'm just behind the scenes checking whether we got some lobster in Europe because Dee Mwango is justifying why she spent a lot of money on Peter. I just Googled and someone shared a comment. I can't just trace it, but you said that there are lobsters in Poland. Dixon, thank you so much for tuning in. Maxwell Lumumba, my fellow reactor, thank you so much for tuning in. Nice to have you here. Gracie Griffin says, Dee, has Dee ever heard of North Sea? Well, who else? I think I saw someone. Welcome, guys. I hope you've liked. Before you continue watching, I don't even have to show the Google search. Let me just read it for you. Yes, lobster is available in Poland, particularly in high-end restaurants and specialized seafood spots in major cities like Warsaw, Krakow, while not native abundant species. No, species restaurants like the Lobster House. In short, they got it. They have it. So what are you talking about? Lambogal, what are you talking about?
Then you bought me lobsters.
Guys, he did 3 much. We're just buying lobsters. And also, you know, when a foreigner visits your country, you want to make them have the best impression. Here in Poland, having lobster is almost impossible because where do they get these, you know, foods from? You know, like you have to reserve, you have to make an order, you have to. So it's like, you know what? I have to get him a lobster at least to try out. As much as you receive so much, you also have to give something in return. So a lobster compared to everything that he did from the word go. But I appreciate the fact that you say you had to because I seemed serious. And here we are today. The seriousness got us here.
Yeah, I was thinking, even if I quote unquote like spend a little bit of money, I won't regret it because I tried. But then again,
That's how it should be. No regret.
Let him finish the statement. Dee Mwango, what is it? But I think at this point I understand why Dee Mwango doesn't like just letting Peter speak. Just let him speak. Because when he sees that there's some danger ahead, Peter is about to expose my nyash, she will cut him off. That is what I get from these videos. Maureen, welcome. Dixon and Dixon, welcome. Dee thinks lobsters are grown in the village.
Because you spend money.
But I strongly advise against simping. You know what is simping?
And guess what? Spoiler alert. She doesn't understand what simping is. That's why I'm telling you, there's a problem. There's a problem somewhere, guys.
Because you spend money.
But I strongly advise against simping. You know what is simping? Yeah.
Simping. What is simping? Define for us simping.
Simping is you meet a girl, you know her 3 days, and she wants a new dress or a purse, and the simp buys her. And then I cannot wait. This guy, oh, you're broke, you don't want to buy her. I mean, if you're a simp and you want to spend the money for a girl,
Wah. Dee Mwango. I believe that this guy has watched every single video of Dee Mwango, like every single video that Dee Mwango has ever uploaded, because he kept mentioning that the reason why he doesn't want to spend on women, because when things go south, the women will come out here and say that, oh, he was so broke, he could not buy me something. But I just thought of it now. I just connected the dots to what happened between Lambogal and JB. Didn't Lambogal come out here and tell people that, oh my God, he was so broke, I used to pay for everything? Same to what happened to, what is an Italian guy? What do we call, guys, the Italian guy. Dee Mwango came out here and said that he was so broke, he could not even buy someone some inner garments. That is what, hey, Peter. Hey, Peter is doing a lot of research on these streets. Right, said that he needs to get out of the internet. Someone else said that if I was Lambogal, I would not let Peter join my live streams because he keeps exposing her. I don't know if Dee Mwango understands, gets it or not, because at this point you need to get it. I love Lambo's videos nowadays.
And then I cannot wait. This guy, oh, you're broke. You don't want to buy her. I mean, if you're a simp and you want to spend the money for a girl you don't know, then yeah, go ahead. But I'm calling that simping, you know. So yeah, and simping today in today's world is a plague. Like it created some of the I don't know. Yeah, it created, for example, the blue.
What did you edit? Because did I miss something? Did I miss something? 14, 13? Let me.
And then I cannot wait. This guy. Oh, you're broke.
What is simping? Define for us.
Simping. You know what is simping? Yeah.
Simping. What is simping? Define for us. Simping.
Simping is you
Mwango,
meet a girl.
Dee Mwango, so you were laughing and you don't understand the word simping? Now I get why African Tigress came out here and said that Dee Mwango is obnoxious. This is crazy.
Simping. You know what is simping? Yeah.
Simping. What is simping? Define for us. Simping.
Simping is you meet a girl, you know her 3 days, and she wants a new dress or a purse, and the simp buys her, and then I cannot wait. This guy, oh, you're broke. You don't want to buy her. I mean, if you're a simp and you want to spend the money for a girl you don't know, then yeah, go ahead. But I'm calling that simping, you know. So yeah, and simping today in today's world is a plague. Like it created some of the I don't know. Yeah, it created, for example, the blue what website, if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm forgetting myself. I am forgetting myself. Let's understand what he just said. No, let me read your reactions because I don't even have anything to say. That's why I'm telling you, Peter will be out here to bring us the tea. The tea. I'm here for it. Just a second. I am back. Let me check your chats. Pero, Pero has heard about enough. Oh, has heard enough of Lambo. She's getting on his last nerve. He's going to blow and spill the tea, 100%. Oh, really? To be very honest, when I don't know something, I'll ask. He mentioned about the blue web. By the way, do you know the meaning of a blue web or blue website? Okay. Anyway, guys, Peter is a simper. And Thompson, I personally think that Lambo is the simp out here. And Thompson, even my frying pan is getting annoyed. And new in Broglio, you say that Pero always says that he has some dirt out there. Oh, really? But it could be because why is Dee Mwango not ready or interested to? Guys, oh, by the way, yeah, it's OnlyFans and the other website. Wow. Pero, are you revenging for Michele Ponte? It seems.
About
I really don't know. If you don't get it, forget about it.
No, if you don't get it, ask Google so that you don't come out here embarrassing yourself, please. Meaning shifts depending on context.
It's like me.
yeah, the woman exploited basically. You know what I?
No, that is where you get it wrong, Labogan. If you don't get it, ask. So that whenever people are talking about something at least meaningful, tangible, you can contribute. But we saw a video of you, Lambogan. Peter was trying to educate, not even educate, to inform people about Poland. What did you say? You were just seated there like a lost goat. You don't understand what is happening. Because when you don't know, you don't ask. because you don't want to appear like you're not right. Lambogan, you always want to be right. Even when you're empty, you just want to appear like you're right. You know it more than anyone in that room when it's the opposite.
I mean, for a woman, there's thousands of simps. Yeah. So yeah, I'm strongly against it, but now I don't really care because I'm married.
Yeah.
Yeah, but previously it was a subject I was passionate about. Even now I'm interested in that, like how it looks like today. The world is very broken. But yeah, simping is very bad. But then again, you
So
know,
what's the meaning of simping? I never knew about this. I could always hear people say, "Oh, so and so is simping on my girl," and I wouldn't understand what simping is. Oh, that what?
Thank you for asking to begin with, but you're crazy.
That's what it means. Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting. But these parts of a lady, like we meeting, you pay for your coffee, I pay for my coffee. Nah. It doesn't look that good to me. It's not like you cannot pay, really, but uh, I don't know. But maybe it's where I come from, or I just don't know. But I don't think I would pay for coffee.
I hope you mean Nyabohanze and not Kenya, because no, we are not like that. I just don't want to expose my country that much. But just to generalize, not generalize, a few people, most people, more than 50%, you find that women are the one taking care of a household. Like if you were to open people's marriages and know the inside of it, inside, and I say, it's so unfortunate. You realize that majority of men, I know Kenyans, you can come out and counter this, but I'm saying not all of them, majority. You find that women are the one making a relationship stand. I can just take an example of what is happening in that village. You cannot, because I cannot bring my village, I'm a reactor, I'm not a blogger on this channel. You look at Congrats Mom, guys. Dee Mwango and Mura Senso came out here and said that for them to eat when they were growing up, it was the mom. For them to go to school, the mom was the one paying the school fees. Imagine. And you have someone called a husband. You want to call him, yeah, you got your husband there. Husband, but he doesn't take care of nothing. The woman is the sole breadwinner. A man can be making money, but you'll never see where the money goes. And I'll say this, don't like coming out here and dragging my country. I'm just saying. And I don't want to take it as something that applies to the entire continent, but I'll say this. If you get the information in these families, the women, the wives are the one taking care of that, which is so unfortunate. I don't love it. So for you, Dee Mwango, to come out here and say that, oh, maybe it's where I come from. No. Where you come from, which is Kenya, women turn up. They pay the bills. They take care of the household. So stop it.
When we first meet, like, what do you mean? Like, I pay for it? Like a $5 coffee? What? Like, nah. But again, it depends, because men know what they're into, what they're looking for, and that's what I believe in. He never lets me pay because he felt I'm serious about everything. That's a good plus, and I also think it should be reciprocated more so when you guys get married. Like, now you're married, but guys, until now, my husband normally says, no, don't buy me nothing. Don't buy me nothing. Why?
I don't like presents.
He doesn't like presents, guys. I'm not even kidding. He's always like, no, don't buy me nothing. Don't buy me nothing. And to be honest, apart from the lobster, I've never bought him.
Dee Mwango. Dee Mwango, you cannot be fooled. You can't fool people on the internet. People are smart out here, smarter than you. Most of the time, because as we watch you, we are like, what? So now you're claiming that you only bought the lobsters. What will make us believe you? When before Peter came out here to expose you, you came out here and said that I never spent a dime. I used to leave my purse at home so that I don't spend. But now that Peter has exposed you, you want to own it, you want to acknowledge it, and claim that I never bought it again. Yeah, Grandpa, I think I saw you. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Well, guys, I am tired with this one. It was caught in 4K, asking for perfume. Yeah, by the way, it's just that I didn't want to take your time. Otherwise, I would have taken you back to Peter asking for stuff at the supermarket, because we all know it's a no-brainer. The girl pays for everything. No problem with that. Let people do what they want to do, to each their own. But don't come out here and lie, because we know the truth. Why should you lie? Mimi, thank you. Because when he shit, or when SHIT eat the fan, hey, hell will break loose. This intellect doesn't stretch further than, but and wow. Well, guys, Pero doesn't like your presence, because you will come to the internet rubbing it on his face 100%. But they, hey, you got a record out here, Lambogan. You got a record. Lobster manenos, lobster things.
Any other thing as a gift. No, don't buy me nothing. Don't buy me nothing. And to be honest, apart from the lobster, I've never bought him any other thing as a gift. Really, it's amazing. I don't know if it's amazing or it's a bad thing. You guys will tell me. But I've never bought him anything to do with a gift. On his birthday, the only thing I got was a card, and just wrote it on my hand with hands. You know.
I don't believe that at all. I don't. No one can convince me that. Number one, that Peter doesn't love presents unless he fears that Dee Mwango, you will come out here and insult the mother for what you bought him. Or maybe he's just saying, like, I'll be like, oh, no, you didn't have to. But deep down, I'm like, oh, my goodness, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying, guys? Anyway, let us leave her be. Let her be. Didn't she just head to buy him? Sorry. Thank you, Muzungu Pebbles, for tuning in. Nice to have you.
Oh, and that was it. And that was last year. Like, I've literally never bought him a gift. But it's because he's always like, from the word go, when we met, he was always like, no, I don't need nothing from you, and until now. But maybe it's something to also check, because also men.
You continue with your lie. Didn't he just say that you used to buy him lobster? He just said you used to buy him lobster. Didn't he say no? Didn't he take back your money, give you back your money, and pay the bill? No, he let you be. He let you spend on him. But you come out here and say something different. There's a problem somewhere. The lies are too much. Lambogal, the lies are getting to another level at this point.
Need love. And gifts are good. I love gifts. You see how he says he doesn't like gifts? I take it so seriously. I really don't know if he means it or not. But now that I'm a wife, I don't know. You guys tell me. Should I buy something? I don't know. Do men also deserve flowers?
No, I'm tired of that. I am tired of that. Let me go to the part that I missed. We talk about Mura Senso, guys, just to give my general thoughts on what happened. I was not around, but I just checked it when I came back. It's so unfortunate. How can I even say this? So unfortunate to see. Okay, I don't know for a fact the age of that young girl, but you can't tell me that girl is above. You cannot tell. Black don't crack, I mean, but maybe under 25. Easily under 25. To marry someone approaching their 60s. I don't know how that is, can I say morally right or something? I don't know. I'm not being a hater. I'm just saying what I think. If you don't mind, share your thoughts on that. But personally, I don't see anything to smile about when it comes to that marriage. I don't see anything to smile about. It's so sad. It's so sad. Let me not even go to the details, but I believe that poverty got a lot to do about everything. But I think the family was not happy, because I watched a video by Mura Senso. The uncle was trying to tell Mura that venye naona hivi baadhi ya watu, to mean the way I see those people, there are some people that are not okay with the lady staying with the uncle. But Mura Senso cut out that part. Anyone that does content or you're aware of editing, for a fact. I think that will be the only receipt I play about it because, oh my goodness, I could not believe what I saw. That girl can easily be Uncle Ogutu's granddaughter. Easily. I don't know. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Hey, Black Mona Lisa, you were out here. Thank you. Rolling with Jackie. Thank you for tuning in. You said Peter is looking at her, wondering if she needs cognitive tests. You guys got no chills. Oh, yeah, by the way, from the camera to the laptop, but you love spending on people's gadgets because you remember she even bought her JB a camera, a laptop, Apple. And then you came out here and said, "Oh my God, guys! I even asked JB to give me back whatever I bought him," and I'm like, "No, it's a present. You don't take it back." Junior, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. I see you. Asha Ash, welcome. Thank you. JAB. Monica, thank you. Thank you. I didn't even notice you were out here. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Hey, hey. Let me finish up with Lambo Girl, then we come to Mura Sensor, which I don't even have anything to say because according to me,
We don't let anything get under.
they always say that love is blind. Like
It's a very good topic to talk.
sorry, like age is just but a number. But guy, I'm still on Mura Senso. I don't know why I got there because I was supposed to go in order from Lambogal to Mura Senso. But I'm just thinking things that I put into consideration to make that conclusion that it's not a good idea for that young girl to be there. The family got history of beating women. And don't forget that Mura Senso came out here and told us that Uncle Ogutu spent 9 years behind bars for attempting to delete someone. Initially, he came out here and said that he deleted someone, but he came out here and corrected that statement and said that he attempted. Uncle Ogutu's brother, which is Machete guy, beats up women. And then we got a girl that is 40 years younger than Uncle Ogutu. I don't know. I know people change. I don't know if we should judge people's past, but I'm just like, no, at least it should have been someone at least almost the same age, because I believe that as you grow, you change up here. That girl is still young. But what can I say? What can I do? I'm just like, I hope she speaks up. I hope she leaves. If things gets worse, but I don't even know. I don't think they should be together to begin with. Guys, do you think it's okay? Maybe I'm just
Talk about. Let's talk about the 50-50 relationship. First of all, you who is watching, can you do a 50-50 relationship? But again, what's the definition of 50-50 relationship? Baby, what's your definition of 50-50 relationship?
When dating or married?
Married. We don't talk about dating. We can talk about both, maybe dating or marriage, but let's talk about marriage that we are in now.
I don't think I'm ready for that. I think we should go directly to the timestamp that I want to react on.
Argument was, being strong and independent woman. For me, I've been independent for so long. I always got my money to do anything that I want to do. And I never depend on anybody. So when we met, I was still having that mentality. And he will be like, if you want to pay, I'll feel like I'm not needed. Like, I'll feel like I'm not needed. Yeah?
I think that came later. And with you, I was like this because you were serious about.
It came later. So it means when you were in Kenya, Lambogal, you used to pay for it. I don't even have to waste a lot of your time, guys, because he mentioned a lot of times. I don't know if you'll be interested to watch that video, but you will get the same message. Peter was basically trying to tell people that no, this girl spent on me. She bought her way to Poland. She spent on me heavily. So I think we can move on. We can move on from that. But I didn't like when Peter came out here and tried, to drag women. Oh, you have pets for children, and I'm like, how is that your problem?
It's not a gift
But
anymore to me.
yeah, but as a wife, if I want something, I say, buy me this. Guys, I wish it was so the facial expression. And that's what I exactly do. If I need something, I just say, yes, buy me this. Because why not? Guys, one thing for sure, every woman deserves a man who provides. Every woman deserves a man who provides. You know, and it depends on how you see it. But a man should make sure you have a roof over your head. You're not in darkness, you're in light. You eat every single day. You have transportation. You know, those are really basic needs. But truly, if you have a man who does those things, that's a provider, 100%, you know. But sometimes our definition of provider can really.
That is what I'm talking about. Lambogan, up here, up here. I don't that I don't know. That is not fair to say, but I'm just saying that your arguments, I don't agree. I don't agree because just because a man provides shelter, food, and any other basic need, it doesn't mean that you should be in that relationship or you're happy. No. What about emotional support? What about abuse? Someone can abuse you and still provide. You can live in a villa and still run away to Argentina. If you know, you know. So you traveled. I expected you to have these experiences. I expected you to have better arguments. But for you to just come out here and say, if someone is giving you the basic needs, that is a provider. Yeah, that is good enough. No, it's not good enough. You should know better than that. If you want to come out here and brag about traveling, you should know better than that. Carrie B, thank you for tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome together with Getaway. I hope you've liked, guys, because we are approaching the end of the video.
Really vary. Somebody else might not see that as being a provider. Maybe to them it means book me a vacation in Monaco. Then yes, my man is a provider. But if your man gives you roof over your head, okay, you have lights, you have internet, you have food, you take a warm shower or a cold shower depending on where you live, you have a car that he drives you in to go somewhere you don't walk, that's such a good man. So don't leave your man and say, oh,
it's not good. Dee Mwango, why are you talking like someone who was caged somewhere? You were living alone. I've forgotten the name of a girl that I read a book about her. The girl, I think, where was it? Was it Mexico? No. An island somewhere. She lived by herself for 18 years or 20 years. Can you imagine? Trapped in an island for more than 20 years. You're living by yourself. I've forgotten the name. But I think you know because it's a famous story. Because back then I think it was Spanish Christians went to that island and took everyone, but the lady was left alone in that island. I'll come back with the real names tomorrow. The real facts and details. Let me not embarrass myself out here. Dee Mwango, you're talking like someone like that because for you to come out here and say that's a good man just because they provide, you should know better. Someone, I think I've already said it, and you should know better. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe that maybe your mom. Sometimes, guys, I come out here and I'm like, is that allowed? Am I allowed to say that? I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe that is why you don't encourage women in your life. You know what I mean, Lambogal, to speak out and save themselves from bad relationships. Just because you live in a mansion, a big home, beautiful compound, does not mean that you should stay there because you're with a good man. No, that is not the case.
He doesn't provide a cold shower depending on where you live. You have a car that he drives you in to go somewhere you don't walk. That's such a good man. So don't leave your man and say, oh, he doesn't provide. Look back, look back. You don't live on the streets. You don't pay no bills. Actually, me being here, I feel so good.
Hey, mambo yako magumu, like your shenanigans very hard. She was left with, by herself. Dalare, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. It's been a while since I read that book, and I think that's why I've forgotten the details.
Same time, because being strong and independent, and then, you know what I mean? I'm not worried about what am I going to eat? How will I get there? rent is due or whatever. You don't need to worry about those things. It's really such a plus. And that really helps me even to focus more on my dreams because I'm not distracted.
As you travel?
Not as you travel. I'm saying as a woman generally, make sure you have your own money also as a woman. Don't be at 0-0 and depending your man to do everything.
If you would go to 1940s or 1950s.
I don't have the time to go there. Let's go to, is it dogs? Even cats and dogs, they play together. Feel free to let me know in the comment section. No. Let me control F because you remember Dee Mwango has always come out here and said that when I see women in their 60s with no children, I don't understand, guys. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You know how she talks? I thought Peter was smarter than that because we've always rated Peter up here compared to Dee Mwango, not compared to any other person. Up here and Dee is out here. But when I heard him support Dee Mwango on that, I was like, girl, guy. I think 30. Will I get it? Let me control F children. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't get the timestamp. I think it's here.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to
AdSense.
Society to go to college and finish college. Now they get a very destructive.
That.
But on the other hand,
Take off a man. No, I don't agree that. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
But on the other hand, careers are for women in Europe and Western world are very destructive. Women today are tricked by the media and the society to go to college and don't get kids because now you won't finish college. Now they get to 25. Okay, 25, they start a career. Okay, they go to this corporation, and now what if they have a child? Then they will not advance. Then suddenly they are 30, 35. And then they are very empty. They become invisible. They hit the wall. They have had their best days biologically. And basically biology is for women is for men also, but
for women it kicks in
quicker, earlier.
It's the truth.
But on the other hand, you as a woman,
Dee Mwango, why are you looking at us like that? You think he's out here with the strong points, amazing conversation. Yeah, good conversation to have, but I don't agree with their arguments. I do not, because Peter and the like-minded wife, Dee Mwango, I don't know how to put this across, but Peter, you should understand there are people that cannot get children. They can't, and they want the children. There are people that just decide not to have children, and they are good and happy. More than your wife who has to spend on you just so that you can give her the seed. There are a lot of people who got their own different stories. That doesn't make them less of a human being. It doesn't. What? Peter, I will excuse you because you claim that you will not travel. I don't know if you're educated. I don't know if you're exposed. I don't know your IQ. We've always put you up here. But when it comes to you, Dee Mwango, look at yourself. Don't look at us because you're very timid. You're very primitive. Uko na ushamba mingi sana. Dee Mwango will look at people when Peter speaks, he'll be like, you'd think. She probably thinks that, hey, Peter is out here making the most amazing points out here. It could be amazing to some people, but to me, I'm like, you should know better. And guys, I'm not making these statements out of the blues. Because Dee Mwango has always come out here and she's like, oh my God, women are being misled. You think women are out here being advised by their brothers? Dee Mwango, the way you came out here in the same video and said that, me, my brother Marwa, he advises me and he tells me, I'm advising you like a man. No, women are strong-minded. They make their own decisions, which you cannot relate, unfortunately. Like, who said that women cannot make their own decisions and live by it and be happy about it? I don't understand these people, guys. I don't get it. Anyway, let me give a shout out and appreciate. In fact, let me appreciate. What am I even saying? Rolling with Jackie. 7245. Thank you so much, Jackie, for the super slap. I really appreciate. God bless you for me, because it means a lot. It really means a lot. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I hope you're still here, because I saw this super slap later. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you for that. So, guys, I'll read your comments, then we'll call it a day regarding to that topic of these people. Because I'm watching them and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Peter? You should know better. We've always counted on you to come out here and advise and give a talk to your wife. And not even empower her, but up here.
When you're 20, you're on top of the world in terms of the relationships.
Physical appearance, everything, your spirit, your
but
aura.
now they are tricked with the careers. But then you can balance everything. Balance is the key to everything, basically.
I agree.
Balance, baby. Balance.
Yeah, now you get this partner, this husband at 20 years old, and then you support each other. That's
Peter, are you sure you support? Are you sure you support each other? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you for sure? You want to tell us that she's not the one spending on you and nothing to support each other? Are you for sure? M. Haven, thank you for tuning in. She's happy she's not paying rent. Hello, married women. Thank you for tuning in, M. Delare, you were out here already. Let me read your comments, guys. I think we'll talk about the rest the next time I show up, because it's a lot. 50 minutes video. I'll just play maybe 10 minutes, which I've already done. We got time out here, guys. We'll come later or tomorrow and we talk about the rest. Interesting arguments from these two. Not these two. This is the only time that I was watching Peter and I'm like, Peter, Petero. But the rest of the times, it makes a big sense compared to Lamboga. And don't get me wrong, whatever they said, 100% correct, I support, yes. But don't ever come out here and make women less of a human being, like they cannot make their own decisions. Like if you don't have a child, no, 2026, come on, guys.
what's the best, in my opinion. Like, you have both. If you want career, yeah, but don't resign off relationship and marriage because you want the career and suddenly you are 35, you will never have kids, you have cats.
Guys, I think the bottom line, you can all know.
Is that not a similar statement that Dee Mwango has been making for the longest? Women in their 60s with cats and dogs for children. How is it your problem? Peter, how is it your problem?
And suddenly you are 35, you will never have kids, you'll have cats.
Guys, I think the bottom line, you can all know how my husband is so passionate about family, like kids. To him, you'd rather stop the so-called career, but have a family, you know?
I guess the dogs are like, move to something else. And that's what I'll do. Let's go to Mura Senso. I played that specific part, then we'll call it a day. Was it this one?
Well,
and I go direct. Thank God people are wearing their headphones around me, because they'd be like, what? Let me go to that part where the uncle was telling Marwa that where it seems this family does not want me to have their daughter. And Marwa cut off that part from that video. Edited out. That is the right term. Edited out.
You watch my videos, guys. I'm gonna go with my gumboots in. Some of you watch my videos without even subscribing, so please. Mpaka tuanze maisha chini tukienda juu. Hata mimi nilianza hivi. Uncle is here.
Marwa is telling them that don't mind This is a madhouse. When you come out here after 1 year, we will have changed life because even me, I changed. No problem with that, but at whose cost? Donatos, you'll be overworking. This is where Marwa was not, did not show that part on camera because Uncle Gutu was basically telling Marwa that the family is not happy at all. At all, at all.
So you're gonna escort the visitors with something.
Before that, Marwa, what was happening? Before that. I think I got it.
Yes, yes, he's officially a married man. Yes, aye. Guys, Uncle is here. He wants to see off some visitors. Uncle wako wangapi again?
Wote wako nane.
Kila mtu apate moja moja. So we're gonna escort the visitors with something in their hand, at least 1,000 Kenyan shillings each. Yes.
Kuna wenye wanakaa.
Anyone that edits videos out here can tell you that. You don't even have to edit. Of course, you can see. From them talking about that, coming out of the house to the garage. Immediately, the uncle made that statement. Marwa cut out that part, edited out. What am I saying? Edited out that part. Because the uncle proceeded to speak in Swahili. Lakini venye hao watu wanakaa, and then Marwa was not ready to show it on camera. And of course, you can clearly tell that the uncle was basically saying that the way some of them are, they're not ready to let their daughter stay with him for whatever reason. That was it that I wanted to play about that. Oh my goodness, who is that? Just a second. Guys, I'm sorry. Thank you for waiting. So, yeah, that is what I wanted to share, and that is what I take from this. Any sane human being will be like, I think it's not morally right if there is something like that, according to me.
So we're gonna escort the visitors with something in their hand, at least 1,000.
Why does it sound like you want to bribe them to let you have the daughter, Mura Senso? But there is so a very, I don't want to share that comment. Marwa will come for me, but people are leaving all sorts of comments. People are leaving all sorts of comments. Guys, assume that people are leaving all sorts of comments under that video because some are like, hey, Mura Senso, do you want to give your uncle some drinks? Let me not finish it. It's not even fair to Mura Senso.
Kenyan shillings each. Yes.
Anyway, I feel for the uncle, to be very honest. He wants a wife, but the young girl, I don't know. Of course, before we call it a day, I'll be checking your comments, what you have to say about this. Because I'm so interested to read and understand what you have to say about that, which means in the process of the fight, he might have, but not premeditated. Yeah. Marwa was very clear the first time. Man, slow, but he came out here and took it back. You showed those people a villa when the reality, the contrast, guys, the contrast. But I even saw Congrats Mom video. Congrats Mom did not show the family. She just saw the girl. And that was the end of the video. And the title was Meet Them. But she didn't show them. I think she was not happy. If I get the time, I'll replay it.
Yes, I'm asking her if she's afraid. Probably. Yes. So I'm asking her if she's more relaxed here, you know. Karibu nyumbani.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to appear like I feel for the uncle at the same time. He wants a wife. He deserves it if that is what he wants. But I'm just comparing the two. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, guys, that's all I'm saying.
Ukiwa na kitu yoyote unaniambia, uncle yuko hapa pia mimi. Juu kwangu ndio hiyo. Hata hapa pande hiyo yote. So sio. Kama kuna kitu unaona unafaa ifanyiwe, itafanywa. Lakini mpaka tuanze maisha chini tukienda juu. Hata mimi nilianza hivyo.
Marwa is telling the new wife that don't mind you came to a mad house. If you after 1 year things will change. We will build you a house. If there is anything that you'll not be comfortable with, you just tell us. Even me, I started from the way down, but did you? Yeah, anyway, to each their own. That is basically general things, just convincing the lady to stick by the uncle. That is what is happening, guys.
Dada Roda anaitwa nani? Esther. Mama yangu pia anaitwa Esther. Sasa utakuwa unakuja kusalimia Esther. Huku unakuja kuona dada yako kama anaendelea vizuri. Muda yoyote si lazima uambie mtu nguchande wewe tatu.
Sina nataka mimi niko na hadi aje.
Guys, this is sister to Uncle Gutu's wife, and I'm asking her to be visited.
Oh my God, guys, I feel for the uncle. I really feel for him. He really wants a wife. Vico Real Space. Kavan, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Rolling with Jackie, you said that you showed those people a villa. Then the reality is a madhouse. Delare, you said that, which means in the process of the fight, he might have. I've already read that comment. Thank you so much. And you in Broglio, you said that between Mura and the uncle Ogutu, don't know who looks younger. But at the same time, I'm like, even Janet Harashes in the comment section, don't you see a problem with that? I would have told them, no. Me too. Yeah, point blank. In the US, okay, you're still talking about Ogutu's past. Which number wife is it? Number two. Number two, because the first one ran away after Ogutu was sentenced, served 9 years, and I think was pardoned. I don't know if it was the state, because we've got something that always happens before the president, after 5 years, when your term comes to an end, you got the right to pardon some people. Oh, but I think Mura Senso came out and told people that he appealed the case and the judge gave him a lower sentence, 9 years, which was already served, and he was discharged. And I was watching and I'm like, Mura Senso, are you sure that you didn't pay your money? Are you sure that the money didn't talk? Donors' money? Grandco, no fire between them. Yeah, loveless, pretending people in front of camera. Thank you, 100%. Ellis Queen, I think the family of the lady wasn't expecting a madhouse. Yeah. Especially that they were brought with a range, not a range, but Land Cruiser. I guess they were expecting more or better. Shock on them. And 2 kids. I felt so. I thought, how can the family be so wicked? Yeah. Don't say anything to smile about.
Visiting us anytime, and also to visit the sister, to come and check how she's doing. And also I've told the wife to Uncle Gutu to always feel free to be telling us, no matter what she feels, what she wants, so we can help her. Hi. Uncle, tutachukua picha hapa? Hi, I'll just take a picture moja. We fix the picture. I'll show you. Just hold the camera for me. Hii ni picha nitatumia saa bega. Tasimama tu hapo hivi.
photo session. That's Donna. Welcome. Hey, you're in chat. They left her out. There is no neighbors, no outside lights and nights. Unfinished madhouse. Junior, you said Pero is giving self-thinking. Where? Hey.
Esta ndio tulingoja ndio tukatoka. Imagine huyu.
Haya, hivyo ndio tuambia. Tutafanya ile tunafanya kusaidia hii familia mpya kuinuka. Ndio wameanza. Kama mimi Marwa nitachangia pakubwa. Tutatengeneza mambo ya kuwe sawa. Nilikuja hapa chini ya hata mwaka moja na nusu. Napata mambo yamebadilika.
Guys, I'm focused on Marwa's hairstyle. What is this? Guys, let me call it a day because I can't focus. What is that? Guys, let me go. Right, they let the young woman visit Conmam first. I think for that reason, I can play Conmam's video before we call it a day.
So guys, video. I'll start putting it together so that we can kickstart with anything. Probably buy materials. We can buy iron sheets. We can buy stuff.
So you're not the one buying, Mura Senso? Hey, your people are the ones buying. Entitled. Congrats, ma'am. What am I even typing? Con ma'am, come over here. Why didn't you show people what was happening? Why didn't you show people, Con ma'am? Let me show you what happened.
I do the CV. Our visitors coming, we are so happy to receive them. The visitors are there coming, welcome. Karibuni sana. Marhaba, marhaba. Marhaba. Daniel, tatu sababu kumefika. Haya. Karibuni ndani. Thank you.
Did they curtsy to Conmam? Conmam, do you seem interested with the visitors? I don't see any excitement on Conmam's face. That is but Conmam, you're so cold. Conmam, you're not nice. You're not nice at all. Because you're meeting people for the first time, they greet you, and you don't tell them nothing. Hey, did I miss something? Let me, 23, let me bring up the transcripts because unless I missed something in these shenanigans, because Conmam, how do you treat people that even curtsied? Why did you curtsy to Conmam, by the way, you people?
Visitors are there coming, welcome. Karibuni sana. Marhaba, marhaba. Marhaba. Daniel, tatu sababu kumefika. Haya. Karibuni ndani. Thank you so guys. Our visitors have just arrived. Thank God.
That is a cold reception. Conmam, you're wicked. Hey, why did you evoke emotions from me? Because I don't care, maybe you didn't agree with that marriage, but treat people nicely. Why would you come out here and be pretending to be praying for people? And this is how you receive people? This is how you treat people? Conmam, you didn't even talk to them. You're just focused on your camera, of course. Why am I even acting like I'm surprised? You people do anything for content. You leave them, you want them to enter your house without your presence. No respect at all. No, you don't reciprocate the respect. Hey, but I didn't even notice the details until now when I'm reacting. That is why I'm like, Conmam.
Thank you so guys. Our visitors are there coming, welcome. Karibuni sana. Marhaba, marhaba. Marhaba. Daniel, tatu sababu kumefika. Haya. Karibuni ndani. Thank you so guys. Our visitors have just arrived. Thank God. Others are on the way coming. We are so grateful. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. So here we have.
See you next time. Bye. And that was the end of that chapter. She proceeded with the video, but to irrelevant things. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry to say that. That is wickedness right there. That was a cold reception. If you knew that you would not be happy for them, I don't know what pissed you off. Maybe the age. But don't treat it like, what is the fault of that young girl? What has she done to deserve that treatment by you, Konmam? Yes, I understand. I also don't agree with the age difference, but Konmam, why? You greet them, they curtsy to you, but you just proceed to walk away. Anyway, welcome. That is not what we do in Africa. No, Kenya. You welcome. Oh, you greet, you hug. Konmam was like, you need to go down. Your cat, did I see you curtsy? Can you go down more, lower, my friend? This is the queen of Nyabohanze, the mother to Mura Sensu. And you need to see them, welcome them to the house, make sure they sit comfortably. But Konmam is so high and mighty for that. Shameless human being, and you want to come out here and pretend like you're the one to pray. Oh my God, holier than thou. Let your actions speak. You don't have to be making noise on the streets. Let your actions make the noise. No way I will allow my daughter to marry. Not me. Also me, I'm like, oh no. Guys, let me call it a day for now. The noise is too much outside. Kids are coming back from school. Konmam, hardworking, your kids took. Let me see any comments that will catch my attention. Great woman, you're blessed. Nyashilikas all over the place. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for my super slapper of the day, rolling with Jackie. Hey, Jackie, thank you so much for welcoming me back in style. Thank you so much. Thank you for my super moderators, Kavan, Lucy, Island Girl. I really appreciate you so much. And thank you so much for my live chat gang. All of you that shared your reactions in the live chat section, you're the VVIPs. Thank you so much. You mean a lot to my life. You make me show up every day. Thank you if you just watched, you were not in a position to like, maybe you were busy. Not like, but comment. Maybe you were busy behind the scenes. I understand and I appreciate you. Because we are out here for the views and for the support and for the vibe. So you played a part either way. Thank you so much. I hope you've liked before you leave. At least 80 likes because we've been out here for so long. Yeah, I think I saw Uzo. Uzo. Thank you, Uzo, for tuning in. I really appreciate you so much. Guys, kindly don't leave with your likes because that was it for today. I'll see you. Oh, by the way, thank you for Vimwelu in the what is the name? Vimwelu in the super reactor on the streets, Mzungu Paybots. Thank you so much. And Maxwell Lumumba. Thank you so much, guys, for gracing our live session today. I really appreciate your presence. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe. Keep it locked. Because we need to compensate the days that I missed. I'll see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye. And thank you so much for tuning in.